You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So here's something really refreshing. Jamie Lee Curtis, yes, that Jamie Lee Curtis, is out here saying she feels more beautiful now at 66 than she ever has before. And honestly, that's not something you hear every day in Hollywood, right? Especially from someone who's been in the spotlight for decades. She made the comment during a special screening of Freakier Friday, the sequel to the hit film she did with Lindsay Lohan over 20 years ago. When asked about how she feels these days, she said, "I am so much more beautiful now than I have ever been in my entire life." And it wasn't about looks in the traditional sense. She said it's because she's living her truth and feels completely at ease with herself. There's something deeply empowering in that. Now, Curtis isn't naive about how things work in show business. She talked very candidly about the so-called cliff that most actors eventually hit, the point where the roles stop coming. Not necessarily because of talent, but because of age, except, of course, for Meryl Streep. Jamie even joked that she's the only one with no cliff in sight. But for everyone else, there's a clock ticking. And Jamie's very aware of it. She actually learned a lot of this from her own parents, Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh, both legendary stars in their time. She watched them struggle to find roles as they aged, and she knew that same challenge might be waiting for her. That's why she's always had one foot in and one foot out, ready to make what she calls an Irish exit. You know, the kind where you just quietly disappear without making a scene. But despite that, it doesn't seem like she's going anywhere just yet. She's still working, still being celebrated, and honestly, loving what she's doing. She even took a moment to talk about Lindsay Lohan, saying she's proud of the woman Lohan's become after all these years. They've stayed in touch, and now they're back on screen together, which is a full circle moment. In a world that's often obsessed with youth and perfection, Jamie Lee Curtis is flipping the script, saying that true beauty comes with age, experience, and authenticity. And honestly, that message couldn't come at a better time. Stay subscribed for more videos.